What is up, guys, gals, and you awesome minions and gamers, different shapes and sizes? Comment section below, let me know what kind of size are you, and what kind of size are you? Maybe you might be a rectangle, you could be a square, I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comment section below. I accept every type of minion or gamer of those shapes and sizes. But it is me, George, you know, Proxy, bringing you some RIGS Mechanized Combat League today on the PlayStation 4 via the PSVR headset, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. Back into some 1v1 match made. Don't forget to drop a like if you ultimately enjoy this video, and why not subscribe for more RIGS videos in the future, along with other PSVR content. But some Powerslam, I thought maybe some Powerslam, and it seems really good to play it safe at the moment until they actually fix the network issues in RIGS Mechanized Combat League when it comes to 3v3s, because as we know, but after the whole DDoS thing, something's ended up happening to a lot of servers when it comes to PlayStation 4 games, Xbox One games, maybe possibly potentially PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, even PC. Maybe Steam's completely fudged. Did Steam get affected by that whole thing? I'm not too sure. But we are actually going against an enemy player today with his own AI. Remember that when you do 1v1 match made, you are using your campaign rig AI against the enemies. It's like a Pokemon battle, but the actual Pokemon trainer actually has to, like, cat claw against the other Pokemon trainer. So there's a little bit of like a fist fight going on here as well, which is kind of cool, kind of epic. As mentioned, this is Powerslam, which basically means you are the ball. Once you kill enough players, you go into overdrive, which is basically when your HUD goes yellow, and then you, as you can see by this little AI pilot here, trying to sneak in there and jumping into that Powerslam hoop, but we roll to deny them by shooting them in the butt cheeks. Seems like that person is playing as a bad medicine. Lots of people playing as bad medicine at the moment, which is kind of worrying, because as you might or might not know, there is actually an issue with bad medicine, at least to me personally. It seems that a lot of the community don't actually find it too bothering, is that bad medicine can actually grenade bounce itself. They call it rocket jumping, as you know, which basically means it can shoot downwards and then shoot itself like catapult across the map, which is kind of worrying, which is actually why I stay away from Endzone. I know this is actually a very strong opinion for myself and for some others too, from what I've been talking with, and it's just a bit of a shame. It's just a little bit of a shame, but obviously Powerslam is safe because it's more about killing people. And so that's the thing, bad medicine is actually not that great when it comes to like 1v1 combat, which is kind of fantastic. So if you do see a bad medicine, they decide to try and bounce themselves, then we'll just see it as like a little bit of self-damage on their part. Now the enemy team is actually able to draw now with us. It's 2-2. Originally we were actually leading with some serious kick-assage, but it seems that they're actually able to catch up, so that is one enemy player and 2 AI, remember. And it's kind of fun actually, because it means that you get that AI difficulty that you can feel reassured about, because obviously when you play say 3v3 and you get some random AI, it isn't like very trustworthy AI, because it actually might be like really poorly skilled AI. It's really weird that they kept like the skill rating with the randomized AI in like 3v3 division, which is obviously ranked, but in 1v1, which is basically non-ranked, and it's just kind of like friendly, you know, have a little bit of fun, use your own career AI against each other kind of thing, is actually really, really good, as you can tell. I don't know why I used Dead Center there to try and do a melee on the Sentinel. That was a really bad choice on my half, because as you know, we do love playing as Dead Center. She is a Tempest. Tempests actually give up their melee ability and armor to actually be able to fly around and, you know, be awesome like that. They like to soar like an eagle. Now, we are actually able to lead there 3-2, can actually casually glide over to the Powerslam hoop, and as you saw there, we are now 4-2 thanks to that bit, and it has now hit half-time. We were luckily able to reach that Powerslam hoop and get to 4-2, which is what we want to see today, people. We don't want to see losses, we don't want to see tiebreakers, no. We want to see sheer victory as the Typhoons, though we personally like the Sharks. Remember, we are Shark people in the career mode, and so go Sharks for president, yo. But anyway, we were able to get 3 goals for me and 8 takedowns, which is not bad, pretty good. You may notice well, the enemy team is actually catching up a little bit when it comes to the enemy player. He's able to get 1 goal himself, and his obviously teammate AI has been able to grab 1 as well. So let's see how this second half goes. But right now, it's going in our favor. I mean, 2 ahead. If we can like maybe play defense, we'd be able to secure that. We won't have to really worry about anything. But remember that the AI can actually score as well. So one thing that you could actually do is try and secure as much of a lead as possible with the scoring, and then play defense, then just play back up to your AI team, because they're always going to try and score once they go into overdrive. But if you're kind of like just defending them, then why not? As you saw fantastically there, was shot with a grenade, was able to bounce with into the air, then use the Tempest fly ability to actually get even higher, and that enemy Sentinel was not able to hurt me. There was an enemy there in overdrive, but we were able to stop them. Thankfully, my team was actually backing me up. We do actually have an engineer, which which means that they will look at us occasionally and try and heal us. But I find that the AI, when it comes to medicing, isn't the most trustworthy. They seem to be still on the kill path, which is, it's fine, because obviously the whole point of this game is about murder, but they don't seem to look at you much, because that's the way that the engineers actually heal you. We've also been able to gain another score there, 6-2 now. We are way ahead in the lead, and it also shows that we have 1 minute and 35 seconds left on the clock. If we can secure this victory, then pretty much awesomeness. Remember that when you do play 1v1 match made, you are actually working for followers and money for buying more rigs, and the followers allow you to get more sponsorships in the future, which unlock, and it means that you can get more customizable options, like, say, oh, I don't know, a helmet, a uniform, you know, a visor, all those kind of cool things. I love the customizations in this game, and you always feel compelled to do it because there are just so many options, and you always look awesome when you do it. One thing that I would love to see, especially since I've been playing a lot of Titanfall 2 at the moment, is rig customization. I would love some color schemes for the rigs, because just to kind of like differentiate it all and stuff. But from what I've heard from the developers, the reason why you do not have rig customization with like skins and things is because it allows you to identify what the rig is, because obviously there are only 4 types of rigs. You have your Tempest, you have your Sentinel, your Mirage, and your Hunter, and it's a little bit difficult to kind of like notice who they are unless they have the colors as well, which helps. So like you might think, oh, what kind of Mirage is it, or what kind of, you know, you want to kind of know if they have a medic and things like that. I was just taken down in a tunnel. That was embarrassing, and I think that was the AI as well, so I really apologize for that. The enemy team trying to gain another score. As you may notice there that the enemy Sentinel is actually about to fly into the hoop using that burst jump, but sadly was able to miss that, rub its face against the wall, and then die a horrible, miserable death. Now, sadly, I'm not in overdrive yet. I need either a power score or I need a kill. This guy here might be able to contribute towards it, though, firing those grenade launchers. Now, remember that the grenade launchers have to be actually self-detonated. I did try to dodge that smart missile there, but for some reason, it clipped right through the tunnel roof and took me out. That was very cheap, very unfair. I'm going to call my manager and complain, but we have actually hit full time an AI trying to jump through the hoop. You can give it a go. You're like the little duck that just can't. But 8-2 there. I think we may have acquired MVP as well. Love Match Made. Match Made is so fun when you go against 1v1, because it's kind of, again, it's kind of like you're using those AIs that you've been able to unlock, and you're battling against other players' AI. It's like, again, it's like Pokemon. It's definitely Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't say Digimon, because Digimon can actually evolve during the fight. Like, this is like the Pokemon fighting the Pokemon in their natural form. But still, pretty awesome, pretty freaking cool. And now we get to see here my awesome emote as well. I love this when I climb up to it like on a jungle gym. Here we go, look. Just disrespecting my rig, as you do, so I can get some of that showboating. But comment section below, let me know, what did you think of this match? I would love to know. Remember to drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and why not subscribe for more RIGS content in the future. This has been me, Josh, aka Proxy, and I will see you all next time. Ciao for now.